Welcome to your daily focus, March the 24th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I truly do send it right back to you. Some people are saying that I'm not showing up in their YouTube feeds. My son said to tell you to ring the bell. And if you ring the bell, you get automatic notifications once again. So maybe it was them putting in ring the bell that did it, but somewhere there's a bell to ring, and if you hit that bell, click that bell, you will be able to get notifications of when I release my videos. You'll be the first to know, and you won't miss again. And thank you for searching and hunting me down in order to get my videos for the time being. So the 24 energy is a lot about family matters, love, absolutely, and gain. Okay, remember that when we're talking energy, love and money are very close to each other. So when we're talking about a love energy, we also have to talk about a financial energy, a money energy. So feeling, if we want to grow love in our life, we could also be looking at wanting to grow finances. So it's not just a true love, but I think, if you add the 2 plus 4 together, we get the 6 energy, and that is the universal number 4, love, partnerships, family, compassion. So I think our energy will have a lot to do with that. If we add it all together for the day, March the 24th, 2020, we would end up with a 13 energy. Now, the 13 energy is the death card, right? It's all about transformation. It's all about change. It's all about releasing things in our life in order to allow the transformation and change to happen in our life. So it's a very fitting energy for a new moon. We have the moon the sun and moon both in Aries at 4 degrees. So there's that 4 energy, right? If we go 1 plus 3, it becomes a 4. So it's once again about family. It's about nurturing, security, safety, health, and well-being. So if you take the numerology, it's really about protecting or healing or nurturing ourselves, those we love that surround us. We also have, I think the new moon is squaring the nodes. And when that happens, we are at this point in our life where it's a crossroads. Okay, now we have the nodes in Cancer and Capricorn. So it is making some new resolutions, some new commitments to ourselves when it comes to home and family, or when it comes to our career, our work, our success in the community, perhaps, our order, our groundedness, our strategies and our plans, and family and security and safety and having a home and having people you love in your life. And so we could be very much at a crossroads where we will have to, we have the death energy, so we will have to release some things in our life that may not be too easy to say goodbye to in order to really transform or to step into or to create or to invent the new path forward. When it's Aries energy too, it's adventurous. It is new beginnings and pioneering for a new self, a self-identity. We become the trailblazer in our hopes and our dreams and our desires. And I believe it's sitting on top of Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. So this is a beautiful time to allow some deep inner healing of some things that you have held in your heart that have weighed you down, that have burdened you. Maybe they were false truths. Maybe somebody did you wrong. Maybe you did somebody else wrong and you're feeling the guilt and shame. Maybe you felt that you should have done something and you didn't, or you said something and you shouldn't have, or vice versa. Whatever you hold heavy in your heart, this is a beautiful moon to heal from that, whether it's by seeking counsel or meditation. It's also a way of strengthening your love for yourself. So I have the I Love Me meditation. We also have the New Moon's meditation. I have those links in the box below or beside me or wherever it may be. But take those meditations and grab a piece of paper or a stack of post-it notes and write down a few things that you really want to start saying to yourself on a daily basis in order to bring that energy into your life. Let's cut the cards and see what the next 4 weeks, especially the next 2 weeks for the energy, but the next 4 weeks, because the full moon will complete, right? The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, well, you know what? Whenever I'm doing a personal reading for somebody, and the Four of Swords is the first card, it's about really taking care of yourself, your health, your well-being. Make sure that you are doing the things, especially in this this COVID-19 spread. Okay? It's about taking care of yourself. So if nothing else, over the next several weeks, really, if you're tired, sleep. Eat healthier. Stay away from the fried foods and the fast foods. And, munch on a celery stick. Dip it in peanut butter if you have to, or or Cheese Whiz or something. Maybe make it a little bit bad for yourself, and so you can enjoy the piece of celery. There's a lot of veggies I love, but celery is probably, it has to be jazzed up a little bit for me. This is taking care of yourself and maybe those you love. Now, as far as a general reading is concerned, this is really us coming off the battlefield of our life and rest and restoration. Allowing yourself to heal from your past battles, knowing that a new future awaits you, that tomorrow will bring in a light, a sunshine, a brightness, a softness. Softness isn't really the word, but I'm not really getting what they're saying. So, a lighter energy, perhaps. Feeling like we've got this. But we're not going to feel like we've got this if we're feeling under the weather or we burn the candle at both ends. So, first and foremost, it's taking care of ourselves. Through eating properly, through rest, relaxation, through meditation, through prayer. Don't forget your spirituality. You want balance in all areas of your life. The Star card. Well, this card is really one that talks about us being able to make the impossible possible. We see the way forward. We know what we're capable of. We believe in ourselves. We want to create. We want to invent. We want to step into new. We want to transform our lives or ourselves or what we do in the community, what we do as far as work, our hobbies, our routine. This is making the impossible possible. This is where you once had a belief that you couldn't or you shouldn't or you mustn't, and believing now that you can and you should, and you must and you will. The Five of Wands. This is very much about community. This is about, almost, showing the best side of who you are within a group. And I know we're not in groups right now, but maybe you are group Skyping, or are coming together collectively in another way. Maybe it's a phone chat. Maybe you're in Messenger as a group. But it's allowing you to shine what you bring to the table to others and allowing them to shine in what they bring to the table, and working together so that, this little bit of success you could have had is this great success, whether it's in love or what you do or what you are creating. And it becomes this great success because you're taking all those talents that you don't have, they might bring to the table. Those talents that they might not have, you bring to the table. So it's a good time to, once again, tap into, I think this was yesterday too, tap into groups of people, maybe online, some sort of page that everybody's like-minded, or everybody's working together, or maybe get a group together of people that you know that you want to talk about some things and grow some ideas and think outside the box. We'll do 5 cards. Oh, look at this. Temperance comes in now. Having more by having less. If this COVID-19 shows us anything, it's what we really need and we don't need. And many of us have probably gone to the store and got things thinking, oh, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need that. But you haven't needed it ever before. And now you're realizing you kind of wasted your money on that because you really don't even need it now. So it really defines. This is a time that we can really define what we need in our lives, what will move us forward, what is a burden, what is a waste of time or energy or finances. Got a hair there. It's probably Dylan's or Milo's. And this is finding the true balance in our life. This is understanding what truly makes you feel safe, what truly brings in security, what truly brings in happiness and joy into your life, and respecting those things and understanding how you can work those things into your life on a daily basis, not just once in a while. And we have the Ten of Swords. Trust me, the Ten of Swords in a new moon energy, as the last card says, yeah, you've been through it. You've walked the walk. You've been through tragedy and sorrow, great conflict, chaos perhaps. You've learned a lot through your struggles. You've learned those lessons. What did I hear one person say today? Your lessons that felt like they were wrapped up in sandpaper. Which, we can all relate to that. They were hard, and we made it through. And we gained knowledge, and we gained perspective. And so now, the sun is starting to come through the clouds. The clouds are parting. A new day is dawning. And yes, we start to push ourselves up. We start to brush ourselves off. We start to say, we want the new experience. We want to be the trailblazer in our life going forward. We'll get a well-being card here. We'll go to an animal card, and then, of course, we'll do a journey of love card. I forgot it on the last full moon, and nobody caught me, or at least you were kind enough not to call me out on it. I was like, oh, how could I have forgotten? How long have I been here? Since 2013, and I forgot the Journey of Love card. Oh my goodness. My future isn't about my past. Life is only about now. So very much we're at a crossroads. It's time to leave the past in the past. It's ready to embrace this new moon energy and all it offers us. Now, a lot of this new moon energy is about healing. A lot of this new moon energy is about protecting ourselves, bringing in a safety, a security. People that are truly part of our clan or our tribe or our family, our community, the people we want to be with. My future isn't about my past. Life is only about now. The past is the past. The future is the future. We control the present. So this is very much about being present in what you have at this very moment in time in order to go forward. And what you want to actually leave in the past. The negative self-talk, people always think they have to leave something that they truly love and cherish. No, the things that you love, the things that you cherish, you will take forward with you. We're not. I'm really talking for them now. God, your angels, your spirit guides, no one is asking you to leave what you love. It's about adding to that happiness and that joy and taking out those things that weigh you down. Whether it's through time and energy or your money and how you spend it, perhaps, and how you can invest in yourself rather than to spend on yourself. Nothing has ever happened. Nothing that has ever happened has anything to do with now, unless in my now I continue to think and speak about it. So the more, and it's proven, the more you bring up the past, the more you relive that situation, the more your mind starts to cement it as your reality. Fresh new thoughts today will give me a fresh new experience. So think outside the box today. Maybe you have to, watch a movie or read a book that inspires you in some way. Allow yourself to be inspired in some way. You control the now. You control this moment. What happens in the future happens in the future. What happened in the past happened in the past. But it doesn't define you. It doesn't make you. Well, it does make you who you are today. But by leaving certain parts in the past, you can redefine who you are as a person. Your path. What you do, what you bring to the table, your success, your happiness, your joy. Our animals, clarity with the bat. Oh, we're getting all new animals lately, aren't we? So we'll go to the bat. Hidden fears, open mind, heart and soul. Trust and passion. So the bat may actually have a lot to do with the Chiron energy that we will be feeling, the wounded healer, and allowing ourselves to heal from some things that have really burdened us deep within. Hidden fears, open mind, heart and soul, trust and passion. Clarity of mind means clarity of passion too. This is why a great and clear mind loves ardently and sees distinctly what it loves. So clarity of passion. Clarity of what makes you happy, what fills you with passion, what motivates you, what excites you. So many are afraid of bats. They often fly in a sporadic fashion, never knowing where they will swoop. Instead of relying on their sight, they use their senses. The main one being their hearing. If you chose bat, you're being told, and we did, you are being told that the clarity that you seek has to be sought in a different way. So maybe we've been trying to see, or maybe we've been trying to voice instead of listening or feeling or inhaling that aroma. Bat offers you the clarity to see around you what may be hidden. Now is the time for you to look at your life subjectively and see where you can add positive and passionate changes. You might sign up for a class or start a new creative project or finish one you started way back when. Is it possible that you are neglecting communication with those who love you and you're not even aware of it? So pick up the phone today and phone somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. Reach out, especially if you know a senior in, most senior homes are closed to any visitors right now, so a phone call would be deeply appreciated, as well as in the hospitals. Okay, no visitors, depending on where you live, but I'm thinking it's pretty well global at this point that they're very leery to let anybody into these kinds of places. So, or maybe you just know somebody who's shut in, or maybe you just haven't seen your friend in a week and you want to reach out and just, talk about anything. I mean, Skype them, phone them, reach out to them in some way. You've been acting as a hermit and didn't even realize it, although I think a lot of us are realizing that we have to play the role of the hermit right now. Call your friends and plan a fun night out. Release your old fears and anxieties. You can write down your fears on a piece of paper, and after you complete the task, take the paper out and say aloud, I release, and insert your fear there. Then rip up the piece of paper or burn it in a fireproof container, allowing the universe to take care of all that is holding you back. And just to add to that, if you are able to release it into running water or something and allow that water to take it away and to cleanse it from ever existing. And we'll get a Journey of Love card. I do love these cards. We have to be mindful, obviously, to love others. And especially this moon, it is, it's at 4 degrees, which is family, home. But the 6th energy of the 24 is really about family and love. And it's about loving yourself as much as anybody else, nurturing yourself as much as anybody else. Devotion to the small, 32. I think yesterday we had a 23 energy. Devotion to the small. And these cards are so colorful, it always kind of like takes me back a step when one of black and white comes out. So we will read the poem first. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. So let's go into devotion to the small. She bows. Dylan thinks we all should bow. She honors growth. She sees that within the smallest flower there is a teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognizes that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life. That in honoring nature, in taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom, alive in men and women with open hearts. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to Mother Earth as an important step of fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is changes happening, something that is growing within you, that you may recognize but not think it's so important. Yet she tells you that now is very significant. Soon you will see what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening in your life are leading you into fullness that you can only dream of. So enjoy. The message of this oracle is for you, is that your blossoming is occurring now. Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other humans and helping yourself. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place into the world, that you may shine as you were born to do, in service to the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now, so trust her. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.